Alright guys, so we're getting ready to start off the next live series. It's going to be the butterfly journal. This is the brown paper. It's the middle layer of one of our 50-pound bead sacks. Any brown paper will work. Brown paper bag, brown craft paper on the roll, any kind of large paper. It needs to be large enough that it will not only cover one side, but have at least about 1.5 inches to 2 inches around each edge. And the first thing you're going to do to make faux leather is you're going to get some hair conditioner. And it doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be Pantene. Actually, the more watery kind of conditioners work better. You only have to really apply it to one side of the paper. And if it is a thicker kind of conditioner, you might need to add a little water to make it easier to spread. What you're going to do is you're going to apply it. You're going to wrinkle this bag up, apply the hair conditioner, and we're going to let it dry. After that, we're going to come back. You can use any number of black if you're aiming for the black like I am. Acrylic paint is the go-to for me. You can use inks, anything that this paper will suck up. Okay, and usually water-based is the best, because you can do black on black too. If you want to do one base to get this as dark as you want, then come back with your stencils and make like a black on black pattern. Kind of like this. Yeah, go for it. I'm tempted to try it. And basically what it is just going to be to, stencil in over top the already there base layer of color. So I'm going to get that done. This guy here, it is ready to go. It's been hanging around for some time. And it's 2 Coke cases cut to just to the size that I figured would be nice for a journal. Now, the dimples, I'm going to put them on the inside of the journal along with the seam of this. That way it's not so recognizable when you see it. As far as these little edges and things, I'm going to wrap everything in masking tape. I'm going to do along both the edges and all the way around the entire thing, inside and out with the masking tape. Those tags, I made a few more. I'm really liking these. I'm rather impressed in the way that Paper Plate did, as far as one, not coming apart in layers, but just in general, it's a very nice material to work with your punches. I'm going to get everything else ready though for the first live. Today is, I think today's Sunday, so maybe this evening, I don't know. I need to find out what all's going on around here for today. Oh, no, it won't be today. I'm going to have to let my paper dry, so is everybody else. And I know it won't be ready for tonight, so probably Monday will be the first installment of the live series. Sounds like a plan to me. That way everybody can get ready, get their things going, and get ready for it. And I'm going to make sure that this impressions are in this tape. It's the best way to make sure that your book opens and closes without, any problems. It being, the back one needs to go this way. And I like to do my journals when I start applying the papers to them, to where they're going to be in the closed position almost all the time. So that's the one you have to worry about the most, as well as being able to, function as far as open and close. But yeah, the book's going to be standing there like this the majority of its life. So that's the one I tend to worry with the most. Make sure that it closes. Now, it doesn't have to stay closed, because we can always add a closure. And something tells me with all this that's going to be in here, we're going to have a hard time closing it anyway. So, and I have a ton of different projects planned for this thing already. Make sure that it looks good. Get it moving. Get it to loosen up a little bit. Make sure everything matches up. Make sure Francois agrees. So, and yeah, if you need to twist it or bend it in any certain, now is the good time to start figuring, because see, I have one laying it flat. You see how it kind of wants to go that way? Well, when I apply the paper, I'll know to bring this edge of this one in so that it'll stand even, regardless if it's standing this way or this way, it'll be straight. And yeah, that's all just in a matter of getting things ready to go. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to see if I can't work that out with while I'm applying this masking tape. That's another thing too. Sometimes you can put your tape on a little too tight and it'll twist it. Of course, I got it standing on the paper too. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And any lumps or bumps or places that you might have to re-glue, now's a good time. If you're going to be following the Butterfly Journal Live series, I have my hair conditioner. I have my brown paper. Ooh, it's wet. It's fine. It's going to be getting wetter here in a minute. I have the cardboard in the dimensions that are given in the materials list, and I have trimmed it all out in masking tape, which will just help in the long run as far as wear and tear. The brown paper, this is a middle layer from one of the 50-pound feed sacks. You can also find this in dog food bags. You can use brown paper bags. You can use craft paper on the roll. Any large enough piece of paper that you have that'll take a little bit of abuse will work. This stuff here, not so much. This packing paper is too thin for what we're going to do to it. Other packing papers are great. Like I said, it just needs to be big enough that whatever size journal you're going with, mine is 10 by 8 by 5. It needs to be able to go the full length of the exterior part, plus have about 2 inches all the way around. And I would go with 3 inches in cutting it out, because the process of the hair conditioner, getting this wet and dry, it tends to shrink up pretty good. First thing you're going to do with your paper is you're going to wrinkle it up. Be gentle, because even this stuff here can be a little bit delicate. But you want to get some wrinkles in it. Then you're going to come in with your hair conditioner, and it can be any kind. Let me see if we can get some out of this pump. There we go. Any kind. And if you need to moisten it or add a little water to the conditioner to get it to spread easier. And you're going to do the entire front surface. You don't have to worry with the back. That's just a little, I will say overkill, because it's the front part that we really need to pay attention to. After that, boy, that smells good. After you get the hair conditioner on and it is dry, you can come back in with your acrylic paints or something that's water-based. I say acrylic. It can be any kind of water-based paint in any color that you choose, and you're going to coat the entire thing again and let it dry. All right, I'm planning on this with the black poster board for my interior. All right. For the exterior, I am planning on the faux leather from a paper bag, along with at least the gold butterflies. If not the gold butterflies, maybe some of this. I don't know. We'll see what we come up with. Here, I just want to show you. I'm taking a pump or two, and I'm just hitting it, spreading it out. And my bottle's almost out, so put some on your hand and kind of just hit it here and there, everywhere. And you'll notice that it'll tend to start getting quiet. You can also accidentally get a hole. if you're not careful. But if you don't make it too bad of a hole, you can always work around it. And once we get to applying this to the cover, it'll actually, you won't notice it in the end. As long as it's not, you know, a terrible bad one. And there it is. And you'll notice too that your paper, it'll be quieter than, well, at least this stuff is a little bit quieter to work with. And I just come in and I put in more wrinkles. The more the better. If you can get the real small little wrinkles, you know, there we go. It'll just help you later on as far as adding, you know, interest and getting this to really look like leather. And you want it to kind of look like this here. Now, when you add the acrylic paints, and I tend to use water with my acrylics, and I mix a little water in before I add it to this. Some of these wrinkles will come out because the paper has gotten wet again. After you paint it and it's dry, you can come back in and add more wrinkles. And now with the black, once you get the Mod Podge on it, that's after it dries, you can wrinkle it and it's going to come out looking like distressed black leather, which is fantastic for, I think I did that with the biker's journal. I don't remember. Otherwise, you'll leave it and try not to wrinkle it to have it look like plain black leather. If for some reason you get too many wrinkles with the plain black leather, you just add another layer of Mod Podge, let it dry, and it'll look just like a brand new piece of leather. So, but if you want that distressed look, that's how to do it. All right, I think we're good enough here. I'm gonna go let this dry. Let's see. I want some more wrinkles right here. All right, let it dry. What feels good, it's nice and slicky. Okay guys, I'll be back in a bit.